Welcome back to Brain Gain AI. In this video, we'll be reacting to Pudu Robotics. Let's get right to it.
Has introduced its most impressive creation yet, the Pudu D9A humanoid robot built to take on tasks in warehouses, retail spaces, and beyond. Standing tall at 5.57 feet and
Get ready to find another job. That's all I'm...
weighing 65 kilograms, this cutting-edge machine comes loaded with features that put it ahead of the competition. By the way, if this kind of innovation excites you, head to airevolution.cc for updates, tools, and news. Links in the description. You're welcome.
They're ready to take over warehouse jobs. Think about it. They ain't got to pay you as much. All they got to do is maybe a one-time payment for this robot, for the Pudu Robotics. And it's gonna do all the forklift jobs. It's probably stronger than a human. They ain't gotta worry about injuries. Well, I mean, if something breaks, I'm sure they gotta pay for it, but they ain't gotta worry about getting sued about anything. Robot's not gonna sue you, right? So just be ready. If you work at a warehouse and whatever this robot, Pudu Robotics could do, PU19, whatever that could do, stay updated. This is why here in Brain Game we try to update you guys and prepare yourself, right? Let's get to it.
All right, now, the D9 moves with the ease and speed of a human, walking upright at up to 4.5 miles per hour. It handles stairs, slopes, and uneven surfaces with absolute confidence, powered by advanced algorithms that ensure smooth and lightweight movements.
Now,
its design makes it ideal for bustling environments like warehouses.
Moving like that, I don't think is gonna get... That was moving kind of slow. I think, you know, I'd be frustrated if I was a boss, and you know, this is where humans probably still got that advantage where they could just move faster, right? Maybe not as strong, you know, maybe not as easy to work with, because I'm sure a robot would be much more obedient, but at least we know that a human could move a lot faster than that. At the same time, we don't know exactly like what's the weight capacity it could hold up to, but I'm sure it'll explain.
Houses or busy stores, where it operates efficiently and seamlessly integrates into the flow of activity. What truly sets it apart is its level of precision and dexterity. With two robotic arms offering 7 degrees of freedom each, it can carry loads of up to 20 kilograms while maintaining
20 kilograms. So what's 20? Is that like 40-some pounds it could hold up to? I'm not too big with the kilograms and stuff, but let me just make sure. How much? I think that's like 40 pounds though. How much weight is 20 kg? 44 pounds. That's crazy right there. So just know that it can lift up to at least 44 pounds.
Maintaining the delicate touch needed for tasks like stocking shelves or sorting items. These arms are paired with the Pudu D11 dexterous hand, a piece of tech that brings human-like precision to the table. It's equipped with 11 degrees of freedom, which means it can grip, hold, and manipulate objects just as effectively as a human hand. This makes it perfect for industries where precision is non-negotiable, like manufacturing or retail. The technology driving this robot is just as impressive as its physical design. Pudu Robotics has integrated high-accuracy sensors and advanced AI models to give the D9 a deep understanding of its environment. Its visual semantic navigation system creates real-time 3D maps, allowing it to position itself accurately and plan routes autonomously. Whether it's navigating a cluttered warehouse or figuring out the most efficient way to stock a shelf, this robot can handle it without human intervention. Pudu Robotics has been in the service robot industry for years.
Look at that. You could just fall back in your office, watch you don't even gotta watch the robots work. Let them work. We'll sit back in the office, you know what I mean? One day I might get a robot to replace me in this video. You know what I mean? While I go vacation or something.
Over 80,000 units across 60 countries. Most of these earlier models were focused on simpler tasks like cleaning, delivering food in restaurants, or moving goods in warehouses. The D7, their semi-humanoid robot released earlier, was a big step forward with its ability to operate elevators and serve tables. But the D9 takes this to a whole new level. Unlike the D7, which moves on wheels, the D9 walks on 2 legs and comes equipped with significantly more advanced features, from its dexterous hands to its ability to perform complex tasks autonomously. The level of detail in the D9's design is worth noting. Its 42 degrees of freedom across various joints allow for incredibly fluid movements. Each joint can generate a torque of up to 352 Newton meters, making it powerful enough to handle physically demanding tasks. It's also stable enough to recover from being pushed or knocked off balance, a feature reminiscent of robots from Boston Dynamics. This robot isn't just about moving boxes or cleaning floors. Pudu Robotics has made sure the D9 can interact with humans naturally.
Just a reminder that we're still in the beginning stages of AI. I'm sure they probably been working on these robots for quite some time. I get it. But as far as, the public, we're fairly still new to this. There's still like the beginning stages, and the fact that we're this advanced already, and it seems like every day it just multiplies.
And effectively. Using a combination of visual, tactile, force, and auditory sensors, it collects and processes a wide range of environmental data. The AI processing framework behind it integrates this data to create what the company describes as human-level multimodal natural interactions. This means the D9 can not only respond to commands, but also engage in meaningful interactions, whether it's assisting a customer in a store or working alongside humans in a warehouse. One of the standout moments in the D9's launch was a demo showing the robot in a car dealership. It wasn't just there to look futuristic, it actively demonstrated a car's features to a potential buyer. This is the kind of real.
See, even the customer service. It's like we're gonna start competing with robots real soon, and we got to step up our game. We got to really give that good, consumer experience, give them a great experience, so that way it doesn't compare it to a robot. But I think that's gonna be hard and tough to compete with, considering that the bosses, the owners, are not gonna really want to put up with the human, knowing that they got a robot there that's gonna be 100% obedient, do exactly what they say, and not have to worry about any customers complaining about a robot. They can complain all they want, but the only thing you can really tell them is to adjust, because it's starting to be a standard. Real soon it's going to become a standard.
World application Pudu Robotics envisions for the D9 robots, stepping into roles that require both physical and cognitive capabilities. The company hasn't revealed the price yet, but it's expected to compete with robots like Tesla's Optimus and Unitree's Gone, which are priced between $16,000 and $30,000.
Wow.
Given its advanced features, the D9 might land somewhere in that range. Unlike many concepts that seem stuck in the prototype phase, this robot is ready for commercial use. Businesses can already inquire about it through Pudu's website with.
Wow, so this is already this is already happening. This is already happening.
Pre-sales set to begin soon. Now, the D9 isn't the first time Pudu Robotics has impressed the tech world. Their earlier models, like the D7 and the Pudu Shone floor scrubber, have already shown the company's ability to combine innovation with practicality. But the D9 marks a significant step forward, offering capabilities that could reshape industries. It's not just about reducing labor costs, it's about improving efficiency, precision, and adaptability in environments where robots and humans work side by side. Felix Zhang, the founder and CEO.
My only question is, if you're paying that much money, you got to kind of see it. That's maybe, about 30,000 could be the annual cost for someone working at that job, right? So if it could last longer than a year, and you don't have to do no crazy updates that's gonna cost more money, you don't have to, you don't gotta pay no holiday, those holiday pays where you ain't gotta do none of that. You ain't gotta do no layoff. You ain't gotta do So my thing is, if there's nothing extra you gotta pay, like if there's something malfunctioned, would you have to pay for it, or do you have to pay for new batteries every so often? If there's nothing like that taking place, then this is a killer investment for any business that could afford it. Because now you have somebody. I'm not gonna lie. If I had the money, I'll probably get me a robot just to help me, get some stuff done. You know what I mean? I think that might be a good investment. Especially when you're trying to build a team and you can't trust nobody. Get a robot if you could afford it. It's scary, but you got to adapt and adjust.
Of Pudu Robotics has been vocal about the company's commitment to addressing customer needs through technology. The D9 is a reflection of this philosophy. It's built to serve, not just in the sense of completing tasks, but in genuinely enhancing the environments where it operates. Zhang emphasizes that customer centricity.
It's almost done, baby. You can go if you want right now. Excuse me, guys. I'm here with my daughter. I'm trying to just show her the ropes with these stuff real quick. You see, we're trying to be all prepared for this. Yeah, so I'm bringing my kids in here too. We want to make sure we are prepared. This is live, raw, and uncut. We're not cutting none of this out. This is just what it is. But baby, if you want, you could step out for a little bit. She wanted to come. I don't know. I guess she don't want to stick around now. She's probably bored from the robots.
is at the heart of Pudu's values, which is why the D9 is designed to meet the practical needs of industries, while also being user-friendly and efficient. The hardware and software combination in the D9 is another area where Pudu Robotics shines. The robot uses reinforcement learning algorithms that allow it to adapt and improve over time. This isn't just a machine that follows pre-programmed commands. It's a system that learns and evolves, making it more effective with each task it performs. This ability to learn from extensive data sets and execute end-to-end task planning sets it apart from many of its competitors. The company's focus on practical applications is clear. The D9 has already been demonstrated performing tasks like ground cleaning, carrying boxes, and stocking shelves. But its potential goes far beyond these examples. With its ability to interact naturally with humans and its advanced manipulation capabilities, it could find roles in healthcare, education, and even hospitality. Imagine a
Even good hospitality, you see? It's basically it's a full package for an employee for being an employee. You know what I mean? You ain't got to go through an interview, nothing. All you got to do is operate it how you want it to operate.
hotel lobby where the concierge is a humanoid robot capable of checking you in, answering questions.
That makes me like this kind of makes me feel a little uncomfortable. It just seems a little freak. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, right? You're going to grab something to drink in the kitchen, and you just see this thing in the middle of the hallway in the dark, just staring at you. Not really staring. I don't think it got eyes, but still, it's just there. It's just there. It's gonna be a little creepy. It's definitely gonna be a new type of, I wouldn't say learning curve, but a new experience curve if you're gonna have one of these in your home. I think in the office space, in the workspace, in the workspace, I think it'd be much more effective. But at home, I think that's where it's gonna be a little creepy. I'm sure it'll be effective too, helping you out with chores and all that. But I think it'll start being a little creepy seeing something like this in the middle of the night when you're just going to use the bathroom and it's just there waiting in the hallway. And in order to get to the bathroom, you got to cross it. You know what I mean? It's a little creepy.
And even carrying your luggage to your room. That's the kind of future Pudu Robotics is working toward. Pudu's approach focuses on much more than creating eye-code-eye-coking robots. The company is building a business model that thrives on sustainability and scalability. With $192 million raised through 8 funding rounds, backed by major investors like Meituan, a Beijing-based food delivery giant, Pudu has established a massive factory in Jiangsu, China. This strategic step positions them to meet the surging demand for their innovative robots and continue expanding their global presence. The D9 represents a bold vision for the future of robotics. Pudu Robotics is advancing 3 key categories: specialized machines for targeted tasks, semi-humanoid models for flexible roles, and fully humanoid robots like the D9, engineered for complex human-like interactions. Each category brings unique value, forming a comprehensive ecosystem that caters to a wide range of industries and applications.
Wow, imagine just owning every single one of them. You'll basically be set. You'll be set for life. You ain't got to clean your house ever. They'll clean the dishes. They'll organize for you. You know, they might be able to serve and protect. Who knows? That'd be creepy, though. I'm not going to lie. But anybody comes robbing the house, you know, at least you put your robot there. You know, you're not harming them. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I ain't going to lie, though. I think a lot of women, if they're able to be protected by a robot, us men, you know, we might fall behind in the times, you know? Women nowadays, they find a robot that could protect them. Oh, forget about it.
The D9 stands as a powerful example of what happens when advanced technology combines with practical, intelligent design. With its unmatched mobility, precise manipulation, and seamless ability to interact naturally, it excels.
Again, when I'm talking about women that could find a robot to protect them, I don't mean like from other men beating them up. I'm saying like from house robbery. That sounded kind of bad. I just wanted to further explain and know that you guys understand what I'm talking about, yo.
In environments where performance and reliability are critical. Pudu Robotics continues to push the boundaries of innovation, marking the start of an exciting new era for robotics. All right, let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed this,
I thought that was pretty interesting. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had these on here. So hold this for me, baby. You want to put it on? Bam. So, yeah. That's an interesting, you know, there's times where I get creeped out about robots, but then there's also times where I'm like, I think I'm all for it for a lot of reasons, man. I think this could push, you know, a lot of people that's in the workforce. I know a lot of people are just more content working for someone else, but this could be a scenario where you could start really focusing on entrepreneurship and then utilizing some of these things to help, create that type of, idea for just make life a lot easier for you, because at the end of the day there's something that everybody wants to, be a part of or look at, or nowadays the consumer is the viewer. So if you could utilize a robot to help you create some type of content, maybe even help you with some, there's always a service that you could be providing somebody where you don't need necessarily people but robots to help make your life easier. So I think this will help push people more into entrepreneurship, but I do believe it's gonna be scary for a lot of people that are not really so into entrepreneurship, and they're okay and being content working for someone else. So it's the pros. You gotta take the cons with the pros. But considering if I was like a content creator, I would love for the robot just to make me thumbnails all day. You know what I mean? And thumbnails, and rack up a bunch of ideas for me, and even update me with information if that's what it's able to do. But other than that, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for sticking around to Brain Gain AI, and click that like button. I appreciate you.
We done?
Peace. Yes, we're done now.
Are we done? I done.